All righty. Good afternoon, Nicole. How are you today?
I am good.
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I understand that you are seeking employment. I understand that you are currently working for the company for a company right now, but your hours have just been reduced based on their workload. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, wonderful. And what type of position are you seeking? Ideally, what type of work? I understand it's legal. Is
Yes.
that accurate? Okay. And why don't you tell me a little bit about what you are doing now, or what you were doing most recently?
I was working to drafting estate plan documents, some trust, and probate, and uncontested divorces.
Okay. And so, what does a normal day look like for you?
When I worked there full time, it just consisted of uh, answering the phone, talking with people, getting people scheduled in if they needed it, updating people via email on their matters on probate and uncontested divorces, drafting legal documents, letters, submitting things to the court via e-file, those types of things.
Okay, great. And then about how long did you work there?
About 2 years.
2 years. Okay. And then before that, where were you and what were you doing?
I was at Peterson Law Group. I was there from June to September of 21. And I did civil litigation while I was there, landlord tenant law mainly.
Mhm.
The reason for leaving there was that the attorney that I worked under branched out on his own, as well as John Nelson branched out on his own. And that was the reason why I left.
Okay, perfect. And then before that, you were in Massachusetts and you're a paralegal, and looks like you had some really great tenure there, about 6 years.
Yes.
Okay, great. All righty. Wow, you've got some great assessments here on your resume. You know, we've got great customer service, written communication, education, your legal skills, drafting, researching, legal procedures. What about your software? Can you tell me a little bit about your software skills?
Microsoft Office,
Hmm.
Outlook 360, or is it
Okay.
365? I can't remember. I get
Yeah,
confused.
that's okay.
um, just those types of things. I am familiar with turbo law, which I know a lot of
Hmm.
attorneys don't use down here,
Hmm.
and some Westlaw, but that's not really enough to write home about.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's about it.
All right. Just making some notes here. What interested you originally about going into the legal field?
Well, I was working as a CNA at a hospital up in Mass, and it was draining, but I still wanted to help people. So I did some research and just collaborated with some people I knew that worked in the legal field, and I thought to myself, I can still help people just in a different way.
Yep, absolutely. I understand that. All righty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this part of the interview. You know what? I do want to ask you, what what specialties have you worked in legal wise?
Guardianships, those
Hmm.
I've done probably at least 5,000 in my legal career.
Okay. Okay.
Divorces, family law, and child custody cases.
Okay. Any personal injury?
No,
Okay.
some, but not enough to write home about.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to stop this portion of the interview, but don't go anywhere. Got
Okay,
a few more things to chat about. Thanks.
you're welcome.